This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Все в порядке. Разве вы не богатые? Издеваешься?
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Предсказатель? Да. Не совсем. Как оракул из Дельфи.
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask your questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. That'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Это программист.
I have brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the oracle, I'm certainly not his oracle.
Я не знала. Ты уверен?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He said you might...
Oh, I know what he said. Paul thinks just because I crash here, he can interrupt me whenever he pleases.
I mean...
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Если ты программист, то, наверное, можешь найти и преступника. Ты разбираешься в компах?
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Ты называешь его Полом.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Во-первых, его так могли называть родители. Кто, ну, можно же назвать ребенка хоть как. Можешь назвать его Аполлоном. А во-вторых, получается, она не знает о существовании богов, то есть она оракул, но она не принадлежит к миру богов. Как так? Или он ошибся, это не оракул? Так ты тут живешь?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
See the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
То есть, действительно, получается, оракулы, они как бы не знают о своей роли, и они просто оказываются всегда рядом с Аполлоном, и чтобы он с их помощью мог что-то предсказывать. А как хорошо вы знакомы?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Да, ты прав.
I guess you're right. I just can't resist.
It's fine. I just don't need to be put under the microscope in my own abode.
Abode. He cracks me up.
Блин, Аполлон вроде нормальный мужик. Типа я, когда изначально концепт игры читала, я думала, что Аполлон будет как кто-то супер-мега неадекватный. Ну, у меня есть свои предустановки по отношению к богу Аполлону. Ничего личного, как бы, да. Но я что-то думала, что будет неадекватный персонаж, а тут прям адекватный дядька, нормально вроде, ладим с ним. Мне нужна информация.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh,
Персефона, да, я тоже подумала об этом.
that would be Persephone.
Это удивительно, я знала это. Та, которая из хора. Это удивительно?
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Ну, а что нам делать, конечно. А проблемы будут с этим? Я лучше пойду одна. Так теперь ты мне помогаешь. Не будут ли
I'm
проблемы?
thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Он как будто отец девочки-подростка. Это так мило. Так, ну спускаемся в клуб подземный мир. Подземье. Ад. Как его назвать?
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Это опасно. Это место не из тех, которые ты предпочитаешь. Странное место, чтобы найти Персефону. Это опасно?
There are idols here other than Persephone?
Almost guaranteed.
Is it dangerous?
Shouldn't be. But before Calliope, I would have said an idol getting murdered was next to impossible. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Вообще нет. Я не могу просто
You
спросить.
don't think I could just ask her about it?
Not if she doesn't want to talk to you. She may need a nudge. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crowd if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Класс. О, Можно поговорить. Ну, мы узнали здесь пана, давайте поговорим с ним.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Спасибо за
I should
адрес.
thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember,
Это ужасно.
how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Он полезен. Ты знал, что я найду его. Мне он нравится. Да он нормальный.
It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Truly, how do you function with such naivete?
Do you know something I don't?
Yes. I'm sorry, was that in question?
А что ты тут
I'm
делаешь?
guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
И часто ты приходишь сюда?
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you... Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
Мне интересно, что произошло с Аидом. Может, она его... того? Как я могу тебе доверять? Да ты не можешь ему доверять. Да ты не можешь. Ну, конечно, спроси.
The things you say, the things you don't say... You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Или убийца. Возможно, надеюсь. Ну, кажется, да.
It's more that I'm stating it outright.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I ever recover from such insult, I ask you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
Мне надо найти
You
Персефону.
must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
Боишься?
Don't tell me the big bad Pan is afraid.
Seeing as I am neither big nor truly bad, it behooves me to be wary of those who are both.
That's awfully sensible for you.
You barely know me, my little dumpling. But if I am anything, I am a survivor.
Suit yourself. I'll find another way.
It's for the best. My best, at any rate.
Ну что ж, я
I
пошла.
should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Ну, давайте поговорим... О, Гермес. Ну, хоть по знакомым пойдем сначала.
Oh, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
Блядь, как это перевести? Типа... Короче, расскажите
You're
про
not much
себя.
like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
А, то есть, типа, ему, видимо, силы передал умирающий бог, ну, по наследству. И его не заподозрили в убийстве, а нас заподозрили. Хорошо. Афина главная?
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
Как ты узнал о том, что Калопея умерла? Как ты стал
You've only
идолом?
been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Как он умер?
Can I ask how he died?
He didn't want to be here anymore.
You mean...
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm him now. It's all good.
Как ты узнал, что Калопея умерла?
When Calliope died, you were right there. Within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Ты забрал тело?
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
Что ты знаешь об убийце?
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Angry? Да, вот.
How was she angry? Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
А мне надо найти Персефону.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Она настолько плоха?
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew. Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
Ну ладно,
We'll
увидимся.
see you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Забавный парнишка. Так, Эрос. Это кто-то нам незнакомый. Больше на Танатоса похож.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
Все уже обо мне знают.
Yes, I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Я думала, он бог жизни. Ну, типа, жизни. В широком понимании. Откуда знаешь Афродиту?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother.
А,
You
я
know how
забыла.
it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Я помню, комикс читала какой-то в интернете про Аида и Персефону. Там тоже разгонялась тема с тем, что на самом деле боги не родственники друг другу, просто играют роли. Это прикольно. И значит, она типа мать.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Есть бог секса.
Did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Пиздец, здесь все такие депрессивные. А что ты тут делаешь?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Крипово, забавно. И тебе нравится?
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way, or value it more.
Такое ощущение, что чувака сократили на работе, и теперь он не настоящую любовь людям приносит, а просто провоцирует секс. С тобой все в
You
порядке?
seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh?
Мне кажется, что ты сейчас
Truth is,
с крыши прыгнешь.
I don't come here that often. It was hard to get away. I just No, never mind.
Не хочу давить, плохой день. Можешь поговорить со
I'm
мной?
willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
А я ищу Персефону.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see
О,
you.
нет.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
Так проблем не будет.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
В принципе, я уже готова. Погнали.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Что ты сразу начинаешь? Я пришла поговорить. В чем твоя проблема? У меня есть вопросы, я не хочу... У меня есть вопросы. Сразу к делу перейдем, потому что она явно хочет конфликта, а мы не хотим.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
Кто ж тебя так обманул в твоей жизни, Персефона, что ты настолько не доверяешь людям? Я, конечно, понимаю, вся ситуация с Аидом уже один сплошной обман, но прям вот настолько, что... Кто так потоптался по твоему доверию, что ты даже шанса дать не хочешь доказать? То есть ты хочешь сказать, что обычный человек смог запытать, насмерть убить божество, заставив его отдать свою душу? Ты такого плохого мнения о своих собратьях? Но Калопея жила в твоих апартаментах.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Тут презумпция вины, а не невиновности.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
В чем твоя проблема?
Lost little girl, you shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Why would I come here to start a brawl? I'm just running out of time is all. If it's
It's true that I'm just lost and small. Why are you keeping your guard up?
Oh man, you stole that from Pan. What a real renegade. No you, no point of view. Kid, people have paid. We have seen a whole lot of bands. I know what a song secondhand. Maybe you don't know who I am.
So she's heard everything before, and she can't be excited anymore. But maybe there's 1,000 brand new songs been right in front of her all along. Let me hear you. On the left now. Come on. How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you dead and buried in this cemetery? You ate a bad seed that's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
Change shape. In time, you'll see we all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till amuse. I just want Calliope back.
Okay, show's over.
1,000 times.
It's nearly dawn.
The single note should take you down now.
Work lights on.
Without even trying, and you didn't mind. 1,000 times.
Finish your beer.
One note and suddenly you're
Have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You're the song and you're being sung.
Lullaby the muse.
Not an easy thing to lose. Wish I could hear it. Again. No. No, you've earned your answers. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
Блин, все вопросы выглядят бессмысленными с точки зрения расследования, если честно. Ну, в плане про конфликт, а что она нам расскажет? И ты просто так отдала
You
ей...
gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
Все еще думаешь, что это я? Выглядит подозрительно.
That means
Так.
one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
А какой мотив своим убивать? Ой. Я сейчас подумала, отходила, пока камеру на зарядку ставила. Что если это убийство своего выгодно тому, кто не разделял ее взглядов? У нее взгляды были про изменения, про то, что нужно что-то делать, нужно меняться, нужно быть более активными. Значит, по идее, это могло помешать тому, кого все устраивает, кому нравится ход вещей таков, какой он есть. Я подумала, может быть, это Афина? Она тут занимает самую главную позицию, она как будто такой амбассадор правил, чтобы все было неизменно, традиционно. Может быть, это она? Ну, как бы пока такое первичное предположение, но как бы пока не очень до конца понятно именно с мотивом. У меня такое предположение. А это должен быть кто-то из своих?
You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how we might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
То есть вы все-таки посмотрели, и вы все-таки сомневаетесь, что смертный так легко может убить Бога, но тем не менее вы поверили, что я, какая-то лохушка, это сделала. Враги у нее были?
What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
А чё о Пане думаете? Я думаю, что он...
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
Вы все еще подозреваете?
For all I know, either one of you could have done it and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this isn't...
The one and only god I killed deserved it.
Все-таки мужа она своего.
Right. Sorry I brought it up.
И вы упоминали магию, да?
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Так может ее убили тогда не с помощью магии, раз вы не можете магические следы какие-то найти, обычным ножом пырнули? Ха, может ли Афина быть убийцей? А нам не надо рассказать Афине?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
А она может быть
What about
убийцей?
Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well,
А Колопея
Athena
нет.
has one goal and one goal only: to protect the idols.
Ну.
And that included Calliope.
Ага, но
She'll eventually drive
Колопея...
us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
Она их не
I
нарушала.
know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the muses meant to me?
Че, мне теперь просто сдаться или прекратите ссраться? На вину надавить или наорать на них?
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything? Super. Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what and you would do to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one matched in you, strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, and you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
Replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too late. You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Follow him or stay.
Она, конечно, более полезная, но он более человечный. Надо его поддержать. Хотя ее тоже можно понять. Судьба у нее тяжелая, но...
That was not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
Скорее всего, она у него, возможно, попросила предсказать судьбу. Он предсказал, а там было то, что ее похитят. И эта судьба, ну, теперь ее нельзя было избежать, ее реально похитили. И вся ее жизнь пошла по одному месту. А она теперь на него злится. Боже, что я слышу за звуки? А, это тут звуки? А что вообще это было все?
What the hell was that? You were one step away from full thunder and lightning.
Old habits die hard, especially around my family. That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
С возрастом не приходит мудрость. Понимаю. Это не выход.
In my experience, avoiding the problem never fixes it.
Oh, what do you do?
Oh, I avoid my problems, and it doesn't fix them. Duh.
At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
Блин, хотелось бы, конечно, еще и с Персефоной поболтать и узнать, что у нее там, скорее всего, ну, это уже невозможно, мы не узнаем, это надо следующее прохождение будет делать. Но мне нравится, как тут вот тебе приходится выбирать реально, с кем остаться, с кем пообщаться. Все еще помогаешь мне. Что это? А Афина вообще не вариант?
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is
Ну
more
и
important than
Колопея
any
тоже.
notion of compassion or justice.
Каким образом я угрожаю? Это жестко. Может, наш... Так, в гостях у Гугла. Culprit. Возможно, виновный знает это.
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that, and is counting on it.
How? No one could have known you would become the muse.
Maybe they just don't want to muse around. Though why is a good question.
Good thinking. Though I'm not sure who would benefit. Something to keep in mind.
Но кто-то явно не хочет изменений, а музы угрожают стабильности. Что будем делать дальше?
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
So you don't know where to look next.
I need time to sort it out. Just be patient, Grace.
Все еще будешь мне помогать?
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
Я бы тебя не винила. На тебя не похоже? Я ценю это.
What I meant to say is... thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry, I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You
Мне не
haven't
до
rested
этого.
since this began.
После смерти расслаблюсь.
Who can relax?
А, вот.
I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
Акт 2. Ну тогда на этом, наверное, и закончим.